State of Decay 2, but I've done a very silly thing. I've accidentally deleted the community that I was playing with that I was playing with for the broadcast, so I'm going to have to start another one up. You'll know the gist with, if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know the gist of setting up your team. You get 3 members to start with. I'm going to keep these 2 because gardening and chemistry are quite useful skills to have. And what I would ideally like is someone with medicine. There we go. Because I just think medicine is probably one of the most valuable skills to have in the community. Yes, I'm sure this is the community one. And I'm going to try show you a different terrain. This is the Cascade Hills.
And we're empty. Again. So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I accidentally stumbled on a juggernaut.
Oh.
I got a better idea. We could just settle down here instead of moving on.
Okay, let's do that then.
Looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
Oh, shut up. Let's just get on with this. Alright, so personally I think Cascade Hills is one of the better areas, the better environments, just because it has some of the best base locations, particularly for the smallest one, the 500 one. It's got a decent amount of room for expansion, and plus I just think it's very easy to access a lot of the places in this environment. So
Screamer, better keep my distance.
there's a screamer there and it's facing us, so this is going to be difficult to try and sneak up on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but I will take that though. I might be best going round to the other side. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies here.
Deadheads don't even know we're here.
Right. No, don't. Oh, the fucking. This. I really don't like the AI on this sometimes, because especially if you're with a group of people, sometimes the AI is just terrible for taking down other enemies. What? Anyway, we've dealt with that. Thankfully there wasn't too many zombies around, so that screamer didn't really do that much.
Oh shit, plague zombie.
Okay. The AI was better there. They actually went and attacked the zombie and took it out. Now sometimes, the last few times I've played this campsite usually has a crossbow somewhere. I'm not pinning my hopes on that happening again, but it would be quite nice to do that. Sometimes campsites are good for like crossbows and stuff like that, and crossbows are very useful weapons. I'd say have at least one of your team with a crossbow on, because they're so good for like stealth killing hordes and hordes of zombies. But I might have seen me use one in a previous video. Oh, look at that! Oh, and another 8 space rucksack. That's handy. Okay, that's this campsite successful. In English, that's this campsite successfully looted.
I'm running out of steam.
Plus, I also think Cascade Hills has just got like one of the best areas to do your initial setup, because like you're right next to a campsite where you can loot some useful items. And oh, look at that! Parts. Plus, you're next to a latrine, which is usually got a stash of meds for your base, so it's always handy. Now I know I don't have a tank of fuel, so these are all useful things I can come back for. Plus you're next to a viewpoint, so you can get an early head start. Oh shit. You can get a bit of an early head start on scoping this area out. Oh Jesus Christ, there's loads of them. Right, I better go down and help them. Nicely done. Okay, there wasn't as many as I thought. It just looked like there was loads, and the AI is just piss poor at killing them. So go up here, up to this billboard, and gets you a good little bit of early scoping.
Oh, I wonder if that kitty still purrs. I think that'll do it.
Okay. Now, yeah, I always like to just sort of slow down my pace before I get to a ladder, because it has happened a couple of times where I have sort of walked towards a ladder and tried to get on it, and then the player has just run off and dropped down and injured themselves. And thankfully on a billboard ladder, it's not very high, so it's not a huge injury, but if it's like at the top of a cell tower, thankfully I've never fallen off the top of a cell tower, but I can't imagine that would be particularly pleasant. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that'd be game over for that character. Right, so just check, have a little check in here. There's a fuel tank, so sometimes you can get a little petrol can.
More of the same.
There we go. Oh, but I've got no room. Shit. Okay. Right, I tell you what, I'll just go find the base, and then I know that I can go back to that place, get the tank of fuel, and then run up and mind, I was trying to decapitate that silly bugger. Here we are. Here's our new base.
I'm getting started. All this needs is some fortification. We got ourselves a new home.
Sneak, and then you can usually take out any zombies that are... Oh, not that one. But I soon made short work of that one. Oh. Dare you try and sneak up on me?
Keep your fucking eyes peeled in here. This place looks good to me. Time to stake our claim and move in before someone else shows up.
Right, there we go. There's our first base. It's pretty much the same start base that you'd get in...
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
Just dump all this stuff, keep crossbow ammo. Right, let's go do some hunting for materials. Now, as I say, same base that you get in the start of every level. You get double bunk room, master bedroom, so you get plenty beds to start you off. And you get 3 small spaces
I'm gonna head out for a bit.
for further development. And you can do whatever you like with it. Oh, that was completely off. Let's get some crossbow shots in, and then we can start. See, I think the crossbow is also a great weapon for getting someone's shooting skill up, because it's such a silent weapon and you can stealth kill, and you don't really alert any other zombies nearby when you use it like most other guns. It's just really, really useful like that. Shit, I'm not gonna... There's the cell tower. Also, climbing this while using the sprint button is a good way to get your cardio up too, because there's nothing around to catch you if you get tired. Yes, that's nice. Let's find out what's in that, because
My bad.
yeah, we alerted the zombies, but because we're so high up they can't really see, so doesn't really matter.
How many fucking plague guards can one town have?
Lots. Apparently 8 in every town. So scope out the area, see where you can do good scavenging runs.
Listen, everything's fine here, so I'm staying on it.
There's more. Oh, that's the rest of them are all over here. Oh, we missed one here.
That's another group of survivors. I wonder if they need help.
And slide down. Sprint. And surprisingly, they don't. They don't get I want to say rope burn, but that's only if they were coming down a rope, and they're not coming down a rope. What's in this box?
Oh, that's gonna bring trouble.
I alerted any nearby. I hear zombie noises, but I don't see any. Oh, there's 2 nice boxes. Hopefully one of them's got materials in them.
Sweet.
There we go.
The deed
That's
is
what we're
done.
looking for. Oh, there's...
That's pretty heavy.
Don't worry. Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh, another one. And oh, nope, missed. There we go. What a lovely mess it made of that wall. Oh yeah, should also point out that there's an update coming soon for this. An update where you can customize your own characters in terms of their appearance, so you can give them their own clothes, hairstyles, hats, whatever. So that's kind of cool. that's as far as I know, that's the only thing coming in that update. They update this game every couple of months with new stuff. The latest one I remember was the Bounty Broker, who's just like a guy who appears randomly in every map, and just gives you like secret missions to earn bonus stuff. And as you can see, I've still got to go find him to claim my reward, my free police knife. So there's
It's time to get
materials.
building. Either a workshop or an infirmary would be a great place to start.
You might remember the previous map starting this exact same way. You start by finding materials for your base, and then the first suggestion is to either build an infirmary or a workshop, and I usually always choose the infirmary because I just think having some place to heal your team while they're resting is very important. And then the workshop is the next most important because that's how you can manage equipment, and you can build things like you can repair your weapons and build. You can create what's the word I'm looking for? Explosives for dealing with plague hearts or for big groups of zombies. So yeah. And next most important thing I personally think is a garden, because it provides food, and obviously your team needs food to survive. Because food is the most important thing of all your resources. Then meds, then materials, then fuel, then ammo. That's just my personal
Nothing.
preference of sort of order of priority of what you need to survive. And because I think you can probably survive the longest without ammo, but you can probably not survive very long without food. Just common sense, really. Right, I'm gonna go back up to that that car park and refuel my car and bring it back down, because there's some nice areas here that are well worth exploring for some of your basic materials. Particularly this area here, there's lots of building materials that you can get to start your base off.
I'm running out of steam.
Run up, dump that stuff in the car. He's fair puggled. Take that. No, not ride. Refuel, you silly man. Oh, there's a few zombies up there. Oh, and there's one right behind me. Not anymore, there's not. So we have a little rummage around in this toilet area, because you can usually find a supply of meds, which are always handy. And bugger never left. I never left his the crossbow bolt there. So there's the other one.
More of the same.
Oh, that's some nice stuff there. Oh, chemicals, nice. What I'll need for upgrading the infirmary. So, thought she was going to get away with that. Missed this pit.
Zombie inside.
Oh, so hopefully this shit contains a sack of meds. There we go, nice, that's just what I need. Oh. Screw you. Another one up there, I'll soon see that thing off. Oh, so satisfying sniping zombies from a distance. Have I got any? I don't think there's any other things to explore here, so let's up. Oh you sneaky little bitch. Hey, could I join? I don't. I'm not sure how to do that. I've never done a community game because this. And besides, I don't really have, I think you need Xbox Live for that, and I don't have that, so sorry. But maybe another time. Right, let's just drive this round to here. And there's a parking spot right there. Oop. Let's dump. Oh, fuck you. There we go. And let's just dump all this stuff. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, I should probably start building some of that stuff, shouldn't I? Well, there we go. Front yard. Let's build an infirmary. And let's take this car back out. And I'm going to drive this thing up here. And just go on a big huge... yeah, could you just wait a minute? I've got stuff to do. Let's head here, because there's loads of... this area's usually got loads of nice sacks of materials for your base. Okay, stuff. And there's always a hidden... something hidden in... oh. Yeah, there you go. Yep, there's usually something in that little rundown shed there. There it is, there it is.
That really classes up the joint.
Yay! Well, that was quick. Okay, we've got a rucksack of ammo, that's not too shabby. Oh, bloody hell, he's exhausted. Let's dump that there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run back to that unfinished house. That's usually always got a sack of materials. I seen a screamer there. I was gonna snipe it down, but it's more satisfying doing that.
All quiet.
So usually nice stuff in here as well. Oh, materials, nice. Oh, getting a lot of seeds. I think that's a good hint to build a garden in my base. Oh, need to dump some stuff. Right, dump. Dump that. There we go. Let's go back in and get that stuff. So there was, yep. This should be a nice thing. Here, oh, can of petrol, nice. Oh, actually don't have enough materials, so let's wait till we've got the materials we need. Check in this house for some nice stuff. The houses are always quite random are always quite good to explore because they've always got the most random stuff. Like there at the... Oh shit, right, I've got no more room. So let's just get back to base. Okay, that's good to know that I've got some stuff still to find. Oh shit. Oh, oops. Well, if I ever fancy it, this stuff's within walking distance, so... I can always just walk this way. Oh, oh fuck, we're out of storage for ammo already, Jesus.
Yo, I just dropped off a care package.
That's nice. So, oh, in fact, we're, oh, bloody hell, 18. We've only got a limit of 15, so that's not a problem. All we do is just da. There we go. So we won't, none of that will spoil. But that is a hint to expand my storage, so let's do that. How much will that take? 6. There we go. Right. He needs a wee rest, so let's... Who should we get? Maverick or Hamster? Doesn't really make much difference. Oh bloody hell! They're... oh. He's got his wits about him. Oh, he's got a bit more health, so let's send him off on this next perilous journey. And with that, and well, since we've got a spare gun, let's equip him with that and dump that 6-space rucksack. Now those survivors are going to need a plague sample. Now there's 2 ways to get to this area, because annoyingly there's a big huge block of rocks in the way, but if you're travelling on foot, a quick way,
Guys, we're damn near out of fuel here.
go this way. Yes, I know. Go this way and up along here. Should we sneak up on this little bugger? Quite a few zombies in the area. I'll be a good neighbour and take some of them out.
Oh, hello. You can come in if you'd like.
We've got to talk to Brady.
How's it going?
So this will be the Brady
safest way to
bunch.
collect samples is by killing plague zombies. There's a plague heart nearby. That whole area should be crawling with infected zombies. Or you
Nice.
should just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. Grab your big gun. You don't want to fuck around with this one. Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Said
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
there's a plague zombie there. sneak up and hope it'll drop. Whatchamacallit? A plague sample. I don't really know if there's a more probability of them dropping plague samples if you sneak up on them or what. One of the notes is that they're more likely to drop them if you can snipe them with the crossbow, but I don't think that really makes a huge amount of difference. And anyway, this guy doesn't have a crossbow, so... But their plague zombies are going to be here. This is for in every town, the first plague heart you come across is always in like a sort of diner place. Usually the nearest swine and bovine or whatever, they're called.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
Oh shit, get off me, you cunt. Oh, there we go. That's a plague zombie, In translation, that's a plague sample. Let's see if we can get another couple while we're in the area. You see the plague's heart glowing in its disgusting stuff. Oh, there's another plague zombie there. Right, suppose we better get back to which way are they? Up there. Oh, we can get another big zombie. Right. Oh, fucking hell! There's another one. Oh no! Not gonna be able to sneak up on that one in time. Well, okay, let's go and drop this plague sample off here. Oh, Brady, he's the man I wanted. There you go.
That's one we owe you. With these plague samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Gracias, amigo.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, still a couple of meat bags hanging around.
Gonna have a little scrounge around in here for some,
Done it now.
maybe
you
some nice
clumsy
thing,
fuck.
some food. Nice. Sometimes you get some nice weapons here.
Good thing I got low expectations.
That was some nice stuff in here.
Thank you, Santa.
Ooh. Some more nice things, but I don't have enough room for them. But I will take that and that and one of my other teammates is looking for a nice firearm, so that crossbow will be handy. Never hurts to have a couple of crossbow users in the team. Crossbows are pretty much, if used correctly, they're pretty much effective against anything except juggernauts. Juggernauts, you need like a real proper gun to deal with. Not to say that a crossbow with a few well-placed headshots won't work, it just won't be near as effective, because crossbows are pretty weak and juggernauts are pretty fucking meaty. Right, let's dump all this stuff. Okay, right, we've got free reign to do what we want, so good idea to just go and explore some of these areas. Where was that other place we saw a car? We'll worry about that later. There's a few zombies worth sneaking up on. Be handy for him to get his wits up a bit. Rundown shed there, but let's get this house first. Another reason I like to come to this house because it's also got a fuel tank nearby. And there we go. Okay, we got caught by a zombie, but it was worth it. Because that's a rucksack of fuel. Jesus. Gonna taken a bit of a whacking.
Okay, I got a good feeling about this place.
Get this France. Oh, I can see another one. Hell, this is teeming with it. The little fuckers. And I better watch his health because it's down quite far. Ooh, been a nice little treasure trove of stuff. What's in? Nice. Some nice things here. Ooh, and a book on computers. Nice. So if we get, if we can get a new recruit that's got an empty space, then they can become our computer.
Yeah, still some deadheads around.
Not anymore. There's not. Good idea to go run dump this stuff. Go. Right, let's run back. And I think afterwards I should probably give this guy a little rest because he's just about had it. And actually after this I might stop this broadcast because it's been going on quite a while.
The only thing this motherfucking ruckus is bringing is more zombies.
There we go. That's just got all our supplies sort of full, but got them with stuff. Right, dump that stuff and can he... Oh, I didn't realise we had Craig David on the team. Oh well. Right, okay. I think this is a good time to finish this video, so I'll end this broadcast here. Next video I will do a bit of free roaming around until something comes up, maybe get some new recruits, build up our influence so we can get bigger bases and nice new outposts. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon for another broadcast, and also hopefully I won't accidentally delete this community. Okay, bye bye for now.